another installment of Car Rides with Kyle. Anyway, so for today's car ride, I'm going to talk about macronutrients. Alright, I'm not going to talk about what macros are good for you, what ratios you should do. I'm just going to pretty much go over the collective information about macros, okay? So, first we'll start with calories, because I feel like you need to understand the fundamentals of calories before you can understand the fundamentals of macros. Alright, so, let's see. Calories are the energy used to sustain life. They are the energy used by your body to do everything and anything that your body does. Okay? In a more science approached definition, calories are the amount of energy it takes to raise 1 gram of water 1 degree Celsius. Okay? I don't think that means anything to you, but I thought I would just share that as well. Alright, so calories are made up of 3 components, and those components are carbohydrates, proteins, and fats. Now those components are also known as macronutrients, not to be confused with micronutrients, which are vitamins, minerals, water, things like that. So back to macros. Alright, so how are macros components of calories exactly? Well, they are measured in weight, okay? So let's make it simple and just say a gram. A gram of carbohydrates equals 4 calories, alright? So if you have 2 grams of carbohydrates, 8 calories, okay? Protein is the same thing, alright? 1 gram of protein, 4 calories. 2 grams of protein, 8 calories. Simple as that. Now fat is where it gets different. Fat takes a little bit more energy to burn off. Hence the water raised to 1 degree Celsius thing that I talked about. Calories for fat, 1 gram equals 9. Okay, so if you have 1 gram of fat, that's 9 calories. 2 grams of fat, that's 18 calories. All right. Now, they will be listed on the back of a nutrition label, or on the back of something on a nutrition label, based on the serving. So let me just pick oats, alright? Because I know oats pretty well as far as nutrition. Alright, so if you look at the back of a nutrition label, it'll say the serving of oats, which is around 40 grams. And for every 40 grams of oats you get on a scale, or 1/4 of a cup, I believe, dry, you will get 27 grams of total carbohydrates. Yes, there will be fiber, sugar, and other sugars sometimes involved in those total carbohydrates, but that doesn't really matter. Just pay attention to the total carbohydrates, and that'll be that macro distribution for carbohydrates, okay? Now, below that will be total protein, alright? Now, that is just one collective thing. There won't be any subunits of that. It'll just be protein in grams, and that would be the grams of protein for that macro. And then at the very top, should be the top thing listed, there will be fat, okay? Now that'd be the grams of fat, total fat. Now there will be saturated, unsaturated, and monosaturated. Those slightly do matter. As long as you keep saturated at a minimum and unsaturated and poly and mono unsaturated at a higher ratio, then you should be good, okay? So, why is tracking macros important? Well, when it comes to body composition, and body composition is a collective term for amount of fat, water in your body, muscle, those ratios added together. I'm not going to get too far into that. But in order to have optimal control over the body composition, calories is simply not enough. Some people say that the rule of thermodynamics is very crucial for weight loss, and that is true. If you're a 300-pound person trying to lose 100 pounds, then by all means just count calories, okay? And when I go back to the law of thermodynamics, it would be calories in versus calories out, okay? So if you burn more calories than you take in, you'll lose weight, vice versa. Well, if you're trying to reach an optimal level, what you need to learn is macros. Some people lose weight with higher fats, lower carbs, and higher protein, okay? Mostly endomorphs, which is someone who carries weight easier. And then someone such as myself, more of a mesomorph, I am better with moderate protein, higher carbs, moderate fats, okay? And then someone who's an ectomorph, who's a naturally skinny person, lose weight easier with lower fats, moderate protein, and higher carbs. Their body favors carbs. So it really comes down to carbohydrate tolerance for the individual, which does vary, which is why I don't think that just simply counting calories is a good way to do it, okay? So let me just kind of make it more distinctive. If I told you to take in 2,000 calories a day, okay? You could probably do that with Twinkies very easily. Sure, it wouldn't be that many Twinkies, but you could do it, right? You got 2,000 calories, okay? How much protein did you get? Very, very little. So you could probably, I don't even know the calories of a Twinkie because I don't eat one, but it's probably like, I don't know, you probably eat like 8 or something. That's disgusting, but you probably eat 8. And you would probably get like 15 grams of protein tops. Is that enough for your body to maintain and build muscle? No, it's absolutely not, okay? Protein is not simply for building muscle, okay? Protein is for every biological system in your body. It makes up everything: skin, bone, muscle, blood, everything. Your body is a protein, which is made up of amino acids. So you need protein. So by simply following a 2,000 calorie diet and just filling it with whatever, you might be missing out, well, you definitely will be missing out on macronutrients such as proteins, which is why I believe that it is very good to count macros, okay? Another reason, carbohydrates are the main fuel for your body. They're the gasoline to your body. Sure, your body has other mechanisms of converting different things into glucose, which is the final product that your body gets after breaking down a carbohydrate. But the preferred is carbs. So don't avoid carbs, right? If you just follow 2,000 calories a day, you could be getting tons of protein, tons of fat, but no carbs, okay? Watch your energy level. It won't be as good. You could have someone taking in plenty of carbs on the same 2,000 calorie diet, so the same amount of calories, but just one without carbs versus one with carbs. And I guarantee that the energy levels of those two people will be drastically different, okay? And that is another reason that I think you should count macros instead of calories, okay? There are other reasons, but I don't really want to go into those as far as too in-depth, because I don't want to lose you. But those are some of the reasons that I think carbohydrates, proteins, and fats should be tracked and not just calories, okay? Pretty much for specificity. Yeah, so I hope that helped. It was kind of just a blanket discussion. I kind of just grouped it all together and gave you a little brief insight on it. Nothing too descriptive. If you want more information, feel free to contact me. Go to my website at www.kblairfitness.com, which is right here, and go to my subscription on my channel and subscribe if you want more videos, and that is right there as well. And feel free to email me or text me, and that is in the description below, along with my website. And I hope you enjoyed this video. And this is Carb Rides with Kyle, video number 2.